We're talking about carb cycling and Chris Powell and his plan. And this is what the Miracle Meal Plan looks like. It talks about following this and losing 20 pounds in 13 weeks. Now, that would take us into session 12, which I have no problem with. But I don't know about you, but I kind of would like to lose 20 pounds in 13 weeks. Would anyone else like to lose 20 pounds in 13 weeks? I'd like to. So let's take a look at this. What fights flab? Salmon, lean turkey, lean chicken, tofu, shrimp, low-fat cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, and eggs. I don't think there's something on there has got to attract at least, everybody in the group. Because there's turkey, chicken, salmon, tofu, shrimp, light cheese, Greek yogurt. But what boosts your metabolism? Salsa, Tabasco, tomatoes, peppers, pecans, lemon, garlic, cinnamon, ginger. I never put ginger on anything. How many people put ginger on stuff? Good for you. I'm going to get my ginger out. Okay, what squashes hunger? Black beans, oats, sweet potatoes, Ezekiel bread. Session 1 and 2, we talked about Ezekiel bread all the time. I haven't talked about it in eons. It's a protein bread. It's still got carbs. Quinoa. You can tell how much of that I eat. Quinoa. I don't even know how to say it. The Q word. Brown rice, low-carb tortillas, buckwheat pasta. And no icking, remember? All right, breakfast. You have one low-carb tortilla, heated, and spread with low-fat white cheese. You pop under the broiler until it melts or in a microwave. Sprinkle with cinnamon and ginger. For lunch, you have a salad made of veggies that includes tomatoes and peppers. You top it with salsa rather than salad dressing. Interesting. I tried it. Guess what? Loved it. Wanted to marry it. Had children with it. You mix it. 1 can or pouch of drained, water-packed salmon. Drained, water-packed. And not only do I drain my canned fish, I rinse it. Because I rinse the sodium off. Then you have a little brown rice. Did you hear what I said? Little brown rice sprinkled with garlic. For dinner, you make a stir fry with tofu, lots of herbs, including garlic and a dash of ginger, black beans, peppers, assorted veggies, and a dash of Tabasco. And you can serve that over buckwheat pasta. No yucks, please. Portion size is important. And I know, wait a second. I'm reading a few people's minds right now, and they're saying, I know Ellen's talking, but all I can think about is the Pop-Tart I'm having for breakfast. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, getting the same results and expecting change. For 4 years, I was making excuses. Well, I'm not losing weight maybe because I went back to work, or maybe I'm getting old, or maybe I need to eat less, maybe I need to exercise more. 4 years. Finally, someone said to me, you really need to change the way you're eating. I thought I was eating fine. I'm not eating honker this and honker that, but I'm not doing enough so that my body, and I'm telling you, putting jalapeno peppers, putting salsa, you mix up your taste buds. It tastes better. There is a Smart Foods guide that has been included. Am I on 2 or 3? 3, okay. There's a Smart Foods guide here. A Smart Protein palm size. Look at my palm, not my hand, palm. Look at the Smart Carbs, fist. That's how much of rice or buckwheat pasta. All right, here's Smart Vegetables, 2 fist size. Whoa, I could have a lot of veggies. And Smart Fats, pay attention to this, everybody. It is your top of your thumb. So when you're saying, I just had some almonds and half the can is gone, that's a heck of a lot of thumb tips, okay? So let's take a look at the proteins. Right up there with grilled octopus, I think, is duck breast. Because how many people have duck breast on their log? Not one. Has anyone ever eaten duck breast?
Yeah, it's like, it's delicious.
Delicious. Is it expensive?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's go to the ostrich. Anyone had an ostrich last week? All right. Let's look at the low sodium turkey breast. People are eating turkey, and they're eating a lot of it. But do you know how easy it is to say to the person at Wegmans, Walmart, Price Chopper, could you please give me a pound of the low sodium turkey? It tastes great.
Plainfield does make a
That's what we eat. Fat-free, low sodium.
delicious.
It's delicious. I prefer it. I prefer it. Okay. So take a look at this. Seafood. I don't see where it says fry these suckers. I don't see that on there. I think they mean broil. Okay, now let's go back over to the smart carbs. Carbs, wait a minute. It says apples, apricots, bananas. We forget that fruit is a smart carb. And then you might say, geez, maybe I'll buy a peach, buy a nectarine. And then under grains, we need to try a few different grains. Like, when's the last time anyone had spelt? I don't know. I think we should try it. All right, how about amaranth? I didn't have any last week. Let's go over to the smart, we're going to talk about this on your small group, everybody. Smart vegetables. We need to eat more than iceberg lettuce. We need to have collard greens and rutabaga and snow peas. Don't you think God's up there going, I'm just going to create iceberg lettuce because these people aren't going to eat anything else but that? Why do you think he created bok choy and asparagus and Brussels sprouts so that we will try these things? If you were 8 years old and your mother made you eat Brussels sprouts and you hated them and you have not had them since, don't you think at 50 they deserve another try? Try them. And if you don't like them, then you can decide for yourself. Okay, the smart fats. Here's another thing. People say to me, I only had a toasted cheese sandwich. Is it low-fat cheese? Was it whole grain bread? And you know how many times people have peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly? I don't know the peanut butter jelly weight loss plan. I've never seen it. So, we need to take a look at these smart foods. I even included a shopping list for you to take. So you're going to Price Chopper on Saturday. You check, I'm going to get some brown rice, and I'm going to get some Ezekiel tortillas, and I'm going to get some kashi. That's another thing. I used to eat kashi all the time. Kashi, go lean kashi, good friends. When I lost the first 130, 140, and then I said, geez, there's a lot of carbs. Maybe I'll stop eating it. Why did I stop eating it? I liked it. I'm going to get some almond milk and some kashi go lean this weekend. All right, then just go through here, check what you want to buy. Almond butter. Almonds, remember thumb size, and then veggies. Try all of those things and don't feel like you have to have French fries, pizza, fried fish. Mix it up and say to God, thank you for the variety of life. I'm going to get this weight off. I'm going to be healthy. And I'm going to stop there, Bob.